Hi, I'm Ryan Lacey with A3, and here I'm at the Student Challenge. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Keegan Naragon from DeKalb High School.
What year are you?
I'm going into my senior year.
And were you part of the first group of the program at your school, or when did you join?
So I actually didn't have that privilege, but my eighth grade year, so the year before I came into high school, was the first year of the
Gotcha.
program. And so Mr. Klingon, our head instructor, actually talked to me about the program. And so I heard about it right before I got into high school, which was really perfect for me.
What made you want to do it? Why did he reach out to you to begin with? Did he knew that you were kind of interested in that? How'd that come together?
So I had no idea what I really wanted to do going into high school. And I think there's a lot of kids that don't. All I really knew is I wanted to do something physical and I wanted to have as little college as possible. So less, no university and no college, and the less post-secondary schooling I had to do, the better. And so that's how he advertised it to me. I saw it at whatever you call it, like one of those little conventions where all the classes advertise to the incoming freshmen at our high school. And it was his booth really stood out, and he talked about all this interesting technology. And I was just like, wow, it's just such a great opportunity. It's something I could really benefit from. And so he ended up getting me really interested in something that I never thought I would be interested in, which is, the manufacturing industry.
Were you a STEM kid growing up? Like, what were you into?
I've always been in honors classes because I was forced to be. I wouldn't say I'm particularly inclined to science or anything like that. So,
Right.
which is just another reason it was such a surprise that I found myself here. But who doesn't love robots, right? Robots are awesome, and we've got plenty of robots in the classroom. And when I first got my hands on one, I had no idea what I was doing, and it took me a good year and a half just to start to have a basic idea of figuring that out. But the more I talked with Mr. Klingon and the more he explained his program and how it works, it really is such a unique opportunity. I mean, we get to touch on everything from industrial electrical to CNC machining to, like I said, industrial robotics and controls engineering, and just all this different stuff that's so relevant in the world today, especially in the industry. And so a lot of that has been just such a unique opportunity that not a lot of kids my age get.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. So I assume you have friends that are in the typical, kind of curriculum at your high school. What's that divide like? Are they impressed by how much you guys are learning? Vice versa. Like, what can you talk about that, like, kind of, I don't know, interaction or whatever?
So the program really is still in its infancy. I mean, this is like the third or fourth year only.
Right.
So I think it's extremely underrated right now. I think it's not by no means the majority of our high school, but it should be. And I really think that if more kids like me at our high school knew what the program was, and I think they're starting to figure it out because enrollment numbers are going up.
Right.
I just see a lot more kids in the future really benefiting from the program, as well as the ones that are already here. But I think especially just the fact that it's sets you up so well for an internship and going into the workforce out of high school, which is what so many kids nowadays want, whether they know it or not. And so just getting out of the, sitting around in boring old math class and English class and getting to actually go to real factories and have those experiences, I think that, in future years, the enrollment numbers at our high school are just going to go up and up and up. And I think the program has a very bright future.
What's your best memory so far of the program, or any, however you want to take that?
Probably competing in SkillsUSA this year has been just a ton of fun. And the trip I just took this month to go compete down in Atlanta was a lot of fun. I got to go with one of my longtime friends, who's actually Mr. Klingon's son. So that was interesting, but it was a really fun trip, and I had never been to the city, and we had a lot of fun, and the competition was interesting, and the whole experience was really enlightening. I would say a close second to that is our annual car show that we hold at the high school every year, which we do kind of as a fundraiser and also just as community outreach. And so that is a lot of fun too. We get to see a lot of the old cars because we're from the Auburn Waterloo area where there's a lot of classic car heritage. So that's a great way to, we get to, do what I'm doing right now and talk about how great our program is, but also see some other stuff that's pretty cool and meet people from the community. So I think I've had a lot of fun doing that too. And just, every day it's something new and something fun.
What's Waterloo, Indiana like?
Just, small town energy pretty much. Everyone kind of knows everyone else. Nobody's too far away. But it's a great place because there's a lot of industry in and around the Auburn and Waterloo area, as there is in a lot of places in Indiana and in the Midwest as a whole. It's one of our strong suits, which is why programs like this should exist in every high school, in my opinion. But we have close ties with a lot of the local companies that help support us and that help with the internships and all the stuff they do for us. We're very grateful. So there's a lot of industry there, and there's a lot of people that know people, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good town to grow up in.
So how many competitions do you guys do in a given like school year or whatever? How often are you kind of on the road?
Competing in SkillsUSA, so we had a regional contest, a state contest, and then, as I said, a national contest. So that's 3 times we competed, and then we're obviously here doing this exhibition contest here today. If you want to count that, that's 4 over the course of about 6 months. I think our first contest was in January, February sometime. Yeah, so about half the year, but we're practicing all the time because we're doing it in the classroom. When you're not doing it in the classroom, you're getting to see it at the factories that we get to tour. So yeah, I mean, we're doing it all the time, really.
Right. You mentioned it a little bit before, but do you ever think about like, because when we were younger, like this was not really a thing. So like, do you ever think like if I just had to do the normal curriculum or didn't have a chance to get exposed to this, like how much different your life experience would be?
I'd rather not think about it because yeah, I mean, I speak for almost every single student that's been enrolled in our program at the high school. I mean, if the program didn't exist, who knows where we would be? Some of us wouldn't have even passed. I mean, it's just crazy. I can't say that's true for me personally, but I can tell you, boy, I wouldn't enjoy school, and I wouldn't enjoy what I'm doing, and I would still, to this very moment, probably have no clue what I'm going to do realistically when I get out of high school, because I knew college wasn't an option for me. And for anyone at the high school that feels that way as well, the program is just such a great alternative, and it appeals to so many different people.
So what is your future? What would you like to do after you finish this program?
I'm going into my senior year, so the internships happen your senior year.
Right.
You get paid the second half. So I'm going to be at a local machine shop called Rathburn. They have some robots too, so I'm hopefully going to get to mess with their robots a little bit. But great experience either way, and I'm very happy and very fortunate to be getting to go there. So I'm going to hang out there as long as they'll let me. And after that, I hope to go on full-time as soon as possible. I mean, as soon as I graduate, I'd love to go on full-time if they take me. And, I could always go somewhere else too, because once you have that work experience and with the certifications that I've had the opportunity to receive as a high school student, it's really incredible. And there's no shortage of work. It's just a shortage of people that can do it. So, yeah, I can't wait to get into the workforce, and I'm looking forward to going full-time as soon as possible.
What's it like being at Automate 2026? I mean, this is the latest in technology. I mean, I'm in awe. So as someone who loves doing this, you must also be amazed by everything you're seeing around here.
Fantastic. I've seen so much stuff here that I didn't even know existed. It's just crazy. The technology, it's insane. It's like the stuff you see in the sci-fi movies, and you never think it's real until you see it in person, in real life. And so, yeah, I think it's just amazing what the automation industry can do and what we as humans have managed to be able to do. And all the technology here is just amazing. It's really cool. And I've got to see a lot of robots that I don't get to see in our local industry, and stuff that I've never worked with before, and get to see the manufacturers and their booths. I think that was definitely really cool, as well as just some of the crazy stuff that they've got. Like the autonomous robots and the bipedal robots. Just really awesome stuff here.
Obviously, robotics education is a big emphasis. All the programs are growing. There's new programs coming up all the time. Do you guys feel at your age that you might be part of a big change in kind of how automation is being treated, in the classroom and then, after the classroom?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So one of the biggest things I think that Mr. Klingon was kind of driven to start the program by is the fact that there's such a disconnect between basically the industry and who they want to hire versus young people like me that don't have any prior experience and don't really have a great gateway to just get into it. And before programs like this existed, and in his time, I mean, 40 years ago, there was no in. Basically, you get out of high school, and then if you get lucky, maybe somebody, and maybe you get a job. And after many years, you start to develop that understanding of the job. But a lot of guys that age are getting to retirement age. And so it's a huge problem with the industry. Lots of their best workers are starting to retire, but they're not willing to take on young people because they don't want to take a gamble. Well, programs like this are such a great solution to that, because here we are still in high school and we're getting that experience, and we're actually getting to be at the factories and be present and getting to learn so much, and building the resume. And I think that is really the core of the shift. It's not just our program and it's not just our high school. I think there's a lot more of this coming. And I'm a young person. What do I know? But I know that I want a job, and I want one as soon as possible. And I know that this program is going to help me accomplish that.